Joining us now is former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson. He also, remember, served as Energy Secretary under President Bill Clinton. We've got Steve Forbes still with us as well. Governor, thank you very much for sitting. I'm sure you heard some of our dialogue. And, you know, a lot of people don't talk about it, but your state, New Mexico, actually has a pretty big oil boom going on as well in the southeastern part of the state. Doesn't get the attention Texas does. What's going to happen to the oil boom? What's going to happen to those oil workers?
Well, you know, New Mexico is like in the entire oil patch is starting to hurt. We've got shale, we've got oil and gas. Our budget, our education depends a lot on oil and gas royalties. And we're hurting because right now, as you mentioned in your dialogue, there's an oversupply. And by the way, Iraq and Saudi Arabia are drilling more. China, the main customer, the demand is substantially less. And this is why it does make sense to lift the oil export ban. It makes no sense. It's a relic of the 70s and the 80s, because this will allow us geopolitically to deal with the Russians in Eastern Europe. They use natural gas as a political weapon. If we have an export of oil there, and then with our ally Mexico that is having energy reform, I think there's a problem now. This Iran oil is going to be out there probably late in the year. And what you're going to have is I think oil prices, if they start going under 40, that's going to hurt the U.S. economy. But this Mexico move means, I believe, countering the negative geopolitical trend that is happening.